Mind Musers. What's up? Welcome back to mindmuseaudio, your spot for ditching the long, boring book summaries and getting straight to the good stuff. Cause let's be real, who has time for 2 hour lecture when you're just trying to get through your day without spilling coffee on yourself? Not me, and probably not you either. We are talking maximum brain snacks, minimum snooze fest. Today, we're diving headfirst into a book that's gonna make you go, hold up, wait a minute. It's called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. And trust me, this ain't your grandma's dusty old self help book. This is like brutally honest friend who tells you what you need to hear, not just what you wanna hear. It's all about finding out who the real boss is when it comes to your life's roadblocks. And guess what? It's probably staring back at you in the mirror. Yeah, it's you, your own awesome, but sometimes totally self sabotaging self. Brianna breaks down all the messy, weird ways to get in our own way. You're gonna nod so hard your head might fall off. Just saying. The it's not me, it's the universe blame game. Okay, seriously, how many times have you been like, "Oh, if only my alarm clock hadn't betrayed me," or if only my dog hadn't eaten my homework, or if only Mercury wasn't in a retrograde? We are pros at finding external scapegoats, right? We blame the job, the money, our ex, the weather, even that random pigeon on the street. But Brianna's like, nope, nope, sweetie. That giant, scary mountain that's blocking your view and making you wanna pull your hair out, it's not out there. It's actually inside your own head. It's those sneaky little doubts, those comfy habits we refuse to kick, those fears we've basically given a permanent residency permit. Think about that dream you keep putting off. Is it really because you don't have $1 million? Or is it that little voice inside freaking out about failing? Or even crazier, succeeding? Let me be real with you. For years, I told everyone I couldn't start building this awesome channel because I didn't have enough time. The ugly truth? I was terrified of putting myself out there, of people judging me, of looking silly. My no time excuse was just my brain's way of saying, nah, let's just stay safe and watch cat videos. It's a raw truth, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. Your comfort zone, the velvet lined cage. And speaking of comfy, let's talk about the comfort zone. Brianna pretty much says it's not a cozy blanket, it's a super fancy 5-star prison. We love being predictable, staying in a little bubble, and that's cool for a bit. But the real magic, the actual glow up, happens when you step outside that bubble. Even if it feels like walking on Lego bricks, it's when you push past the oh, this feels weird moment. When you choose the slightly terrifying path that you actually become a superhero. What are you clinging to just because it's easy, even if it's making you miserable? That job that zaps your soul, that friendship that feels more like a chore, that old belief that you're just not good enough. I had this habit of sticking to the same old gym routine for ages. Like ages. It felt safe. I knew exactly what to do. But I wasn't really getting anywhere. Then I forced myself to try a new class, kickboxing. I looked like a flailing octopus for the first few sessions. But you know what? It pushed me, made me feel alive, and I actually got stronger. It wasn't about doing something extreme, it was about choosing growth over stuck in a rut. And honestly, my muscles and my mental game thanked me for it. Hug your inner weirdo. Radical self acceptance. Brianna then drops another truth bomb. Radical self acceptance. This isn't about being like, oh, I'm perfect. La 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 la. It's about looking at all your messy bits, your past screw ups, your deepest, darkest fears, and being like, yep, that's me, and that's okay. You can't climb a mountain if you pretend it's just a pebble. We often try to outrun our shadow selves, but they just keep showing up, usually at the worst possible moment. Real freedom? It's about turning around, giving your inner weirdo a high five, and saying, alright, fam, we're in this together. Let's figure it out. I used to have this inner mean girl who would constantly trash talk me. Every mistake, every misstep, she was there like, see, you're useless. I thought being super hard on myself, it would make me better, but it just made me want to hide under the covers. It was only when I started treating myself like I treat my actual best friend, with kindness, understanding, a little bit of it's okay, you'll get there next time, that I actually found the guts to keep trying. It's wild. When you accept yourself, warts and all, you suddenly get this crazy superpower to actually change. Who knew, right? The OG trolls. your fears. Our biggest fears, they're basically the internet trolls of our inner world, messing with our vibe and making us self sabotage. Brianna wants us to play detective and figure out why we are so scared of winning, of failing, of falling in love, or even just being genuinely happy. Is it because you hate not knowing what's next? Are you scared of losing what you already have, even if it's kinda meh? Or are you terrified of being truly seen, like in full daylight with no filters? These uninvited fear guests are basically building blocks for our personal mountains until we shine a spotlight on them. They'll keep building those mountains higher than your phone bill. Ever wonder why you put off that one thing you really need to do until the last minute? It's almost never about being lazy, right? Most time it's sneaky fear of messing it up, a fear that the task is just too big, or a fear of what others will think. Once I realized my procrastination wasn't a character flaw, but just my brain trying to protect me from feeling uncomfortable, I could actually tell that fear, chill, bro, we got this. It's a total game changer. When you understand that your weird habits are often just your brain's clumsy attempt at keeping you safe. How to actually move the damn mountain, the just do it formula. So, how do we actually get these mountains out of our way? Brianna gives us a super simple, no BS formula: choice, action, and surrender. First, choice. You gotta decide, like, really decide, to stop being your own worst enemy. This isn't just hoping, it's a full on, I am doing this decision. Second, action. Just take a tiny, imperfect step forward, like literally anything. A messy step is a million times better than perfect paralysis. Don't wait for motivation to hit you like a lightning bolt. Start moving, and motivation will catch up. And finally, surrender. Let go of trying to control every single tiny detail. Surrender to the present moment. Surrender the need for everything to be flawless. Trust the journey, even if it's bumpy. This isn't about blowing up the mountain. It's about realizing it was always kinda made of marshmallow and you just thought it was rock solid. It's about learning to walk around it, climb over it, or even just a high five it as you pass by. By changing your mindset and your next move, it's about chilling out on what you think you need and just embracing what it is. Because sometimes the biggest breakthroughs happen when you finally just let go. Seriously, you are a remix in progress. One last awesome nugget from The Mountain is You is this: you're not a statue, you are a living, breathing, constantly updating remix of yourself. The person who accidentally built that mountain of BS is not the awesome person listening right now. You've got the power to change, to shed old habits like a snake sheds its skin, and to write a brand new, even more epic story for yourself. This isn't a one time mountain climb, it's a whole life of cool new adventures. So, next time you face a challenge, remember it's not about some random obstacle, it's a chance to flex your mental muscles, get a little uncomfortable, and build an even stronger, smarter, and more authentically you version of yourself. Go on, get it. The Mountain Is You is like the brutally honest, super supportive chat you needed with a friend. It pushes you to look inward, do the sometimes awkward but totally rewarding work of self discovery, and then totally own your power. It's a game changer of a book that will make you look at your life and go, alright, what little hill that I totally thought was Mountain Everest am I gonna tackle today? What's the biggest mountain you've realized is actually you? Spill the beans in the comments below. Let's get real and share our stories. If this quick dose of truth and giggles hit you right in the feels, smash that like button, subscribe to Mind Muse Audio for no more no fluff wisdom, and send this to anyone who needs a kick in the pants in a good way. Remember, the real gold is always found within. Until next time, keep climbing, mind musers, and stay awesome.